Hi, I'm Dr. Deer, and today I'm going over teacher registration and student management in stemwizard. So this is the stemwizard website. At the top, there's a place for registration and also to log in. At first, you'll need to register as a teacher. Before doing this, please look at the list of fairs or schools and make sure that your school is listed. If it's not, email your fair director so that they can add your school so that you can register for the correct school. The information that you'll need to enter are your name, email address. Please use your school email address, your password, so create a password, your phone number, select the fair or your school. Please enter in this is your school email. That's entering your school email a second time. Your school phone, address, the principal's name, principal email, and principal phone. And then just check the box that you're acknowledging and agreeing to the privacy policy and hit submit. After you do that, you'll be able to click the login button and log in as a teacher. I'm going to go ahead and go to a teacher account that I created earlier. The main screen, the top right, should be your name once you've registered. And when you click that and click profile, this is where you can change or update any of that information by clicking the edit. You also can change your password if you need to. Going back to the main screen or the dashboard, there's a lot of information that you can get from here. And this is going to have any announcement that the fair administrator sends out to all of the teachers or students. And then it's going to have a list of the milestones that students need to complete. And so this is showing 5 milestones and it's showing the deadlines for each of those milestones. When you hover on one of those, it's going to show you how many of your students are registered and how many have completed that milestone for each of them. Sorry, under that, it's also going to show you how many students have registered for certain categories and kind of give you a summary of the students as well. You can click on these different milestones to go to those milestones and get more information. So I clicked on the files and forms, and this is going to take me to a list of all of the students. It's going to have a list of all the different forms and show whether those are required for each of your students, whether they're submitted, they've been rejected by the SRC, or if they've been approved. Approval will not happen until after registration has closed. So on here, you can see that my fake teacher has 2 fake students and 1 document has been submitted. The rest have not been. If I click on that actual document, it'll open that document and I can see that the student submitted a blank document. So this student needs to be one that I either send a message to or call up during class and let them know that they have to redo that document. So please make sure that you're checking all of the documents and you're giving feedback to your students. You also can look at each one of the milestones for that information. Project information I can get in here. I can see what class periods, what teachers, secondary teachers, all of that information that students have submitted. And the same thing like submissions for judges review, you're able to see which items have been submitted so that you can give your students that feedback on whether or not they have done what they need to do. So that is from the dashboard, me clicking on the milestone bubbles. Over here on the left, there's also a messages center. And so this is where you could send messages to your students through here. You can send messages to the fair administrator or other teachers and all. Under that student management, this is going to have a list of all your students. And you can change what you see. This blue square with the boxes, you can click on here to add any additional information that you might want to visualize on that main screen. So click Save. So now I can see the approval status and what grade those students are. You also can sort. So I can look at just active students. You do have the ability to deactivate students. So you can look at just active students. Look at their registration status. You can sort by class period if you're wanting to view that way, category 2. And then there are several actions you can do for each student. You can ignore the check-in. We're not using that. You can view the student's information, but typically I like to log in as a student if I am going to go into their account. You can click on that and it takes you in as if you are that student. And so if you need to go in there and make a quick change that it's easier for you to do rather than asking the student to do it, then you definitely have the ability to do that. You can deactivate a student. So this student has changed schools, they've decided not to participate. If I click deactivate, now because I'm filtering for just active students, they're no longer in my list of students. If I go to all students, I'm going to see them still, but they're going to be grayed out. That student decided, well, actually, I want to participate in the science fair, you can reactivate them. You also can click to send them a message through there, or if you need to change their category, you can do that as well. So that's student management, student milestones. This is similar to what I was showing you on that dashboard, where you can click on the different milestones to see the information there. And then the help section is just a couple of documents that you can click on to download if you need to review those documents, or you can click to open them into another window. So the last thing I wanted to point out about this is the student management. The way that students are kind of advanced to the regional fair, it's really not an advancement or a promotion process. What you'll need to do before the deadline is deactivate the students that are not going to participate or that you're not advancing to our fair. Because really all of the students are currently registered. The only way to remove them from the registration process is to deactivate them. And I hope that that was helpful for you. Have a wonderful day.